Hey everyone, so the other day I wore this look and I realized that I was wearing mostly drugstore products, so I thought why not just make it all drugstore, because I feel like you guys would appreciate that, and it's been a while since I've done that. Like, I'm using almost everything drugstore. Like, some of the things you can only find online, like for example some of the brushes, but for the most part everything is really affordable. So I'm excited. I just love the look so much that I wanted to do it again. I wanted to wear it again. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. My two current favorite drugstore foundations would be the Almay TLC Truly Lasting Color Foundation. I am currently in the shade Sand. I also really like the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Cream Foundation. This one has more of a heavier coverage. It's more like medium, whereas the Almay TLC has more of like a light to medium coverage. I'm going to use the Revlon Colorstay today. I just got some on my fingers. You could also use a brush, but I like how it applies with my fingers better. So I'm just going to dot it around my face. But since I have a bit too much, I'm just going to go ahead and just put it down to my neck. So I'm just using my fingers and blending this out. Once again, you could use a brush or a sponge if you want to. Spread it like downwards or in the direction that your facial hair grows. Get the jaw and down the neck as well. Now for concealer, I'm going to use the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer, and I'm going to use it for underneath my eyes and extra little spots that need more concealing. Like right here, here. And sometimes I like a little bit extra around the nose because there's always redness there. And then once again, I'm just going to use my fingers to smooth it out. But as you can see, this really does help brighten up the under eyes. When it comes to spot concealing like this, you want to just make sure you really pat it in, because if you swipe at it, it's not going to conceal as well. Okay, now this is optional, but I'm going to take the NYX Stick Blush in Pink Poppy. Looks like that. And I'm just going to dab that on both sides. And I just feel like it really gives the face an extra glow. Like, I'm still going to be using a powder blush later, but I really just love cream blushes so much. So just smooth that on. Now I'm going to take my Milani face powder in Light Tan. Look at this. I have really hit pan on this. Like, it's crumbling. I really need to get another one. I'm just going to take my e.l.f. powder brush and I'm just going to set my entire face. Okay, so that's just a quick face routine. I also just put a little bit extra on the sides of the nose to just lightly contour it a little bit. But alright, now onto the brows. I have been using my Jordana FabuBrow, and I like it because it has a little like brush at the end of it. Very lightly fill in my brows and just kind of define them a little bit, define the edges, so it has a neater shape. I'm going to use the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze as a base. It's just going to help the eye makeup last a little bit longer. So I'm going to apply a little right on the lid, especially right in here where my eyeshadow tends to crease really quickly. So I'm just going to apply some right there and just spread it out. You really don't need a whole lot. And I'm just going to put a little bit right underneath too. Now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Continuous Cocoa. It looks really dark, but it actually doesn't come on too dark. I'm going to use my e.l.f. concealer brush. Start on this outer edge right here and start building it up. Okay, so you have it deeper on the outer edge there. I'm just going to leave this tiny bit of my lid right here untouched, but I am going to go all the way across like this, with whatever's remaining on that brush, just following the contour of your eye. And just kind of smooth out the shape of it for now, and then we will blend it out later. You could always build it up so that it's deeper. I'm just going to apply a little bit more. And I really am just working around where I feel my socket. Now I'm going to go into Liquid Diamond from the same brand, L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and taking the same concealer brush from e.l.f., I'm just going to grab a bit of that. You could wipe down the brush, or you could just use the other side right over the lid. Just right where we left it blank. And I just think this is such a pretty shade. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner and use the brush that comes along with it, which is actually pretty good. So what I like to do is get most of it on this outer corner first, because there will be more product on your brush, and then inch my way in with whatever's remaining on that brush. I'm just getting the shape that I want first before I go back in and deepen it. And I am going to wing it out. So just following the curve of your eye right here. Just do a little wing, just like that. And then curve it back in. Okay, so that's the liner. I just put a second coat to deepen it up a little. Now I'm just going to take whatever's remaining on the brush and smudge that underneath my eyes. The only downside with this gel liner is that it doesn't really hold up very well on the waterline. It doesn't last long there. So I'm going to use a different pencil for my waterline. But right now I'm just going to really lightly feather whatever is remaining underneath here. And then to line the waterline, I'm going to take my Milani Liquif'EYE liner in black. And this is really black and it does hold up on the waterline longer. So I'm just going to lightly rim my waterline with this. Just gently pull down and rim it. Okay, now the rest is really easy. I'm going to use this Revlon Colorstay quad in Addictive. I'm going to take my e.l.f. blending brush. And first I'm going to go into this lightest shade right here. And I'm just going to highlight underneath the brow bone with that real quick. Just like that. Real simple. And then I'm going to take the tanner shade right here. And this is going to go right in between. And I'm also going to help kind of blend out the edges of that other shade with it. And if you wanted to warm it up a little, you could also take a little bit of this shade right here, which is like the deeper brown shade, and just run that along the outer corner and edges. I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk angled brush, and you could really use whatever like small detail type of brush. I'm going to go into the brown, and I'm going to apply this right on the outer third just to set the liner. Going back into the concealer brush and going into the Liquid Diamond shade, just grab that right at the tip of the brush, and then I'm going to apply that right in the middle. And you can even have it going all the way in here. You could go with a lighter shade if you wanted to. I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way in. The purple in this really does help kind of bring out the brown in my eyes, so I really like that. And then all we need to do for the eyes is curl the lashes and apply mascara. I'm just going to apply this to the top and bottom lashes and apply 2 coats of it. Alright guys, so we are almost done. I'm just going to take my Maybelline FitMe blush in light nude. It's just a really nice neutral blush and I love it. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Complexion Brush. Apply that right along my cheekbone. Just like that. And then lastly, I'm going to apply this Revlon matte lipstick in Smoked Peach. And you want to make sure your lips are moisturized and exfoliated if you are going to wear this lipstick, because it can really get into the like cracks of your lips. And there we are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely stay tuned for more videos and let me know what you thought down below. See y'all soon. Bye.